That's how you start. He has been mistake-free here today.
And a 7-10 split.
Again, there it is. I knew it was going to bite him, Randy. I knew it was going to bite him. how you close. That's the work of a closer.
This guy knows how to finish a 10th.
What's up, you guys? It's Frank the Tank, and that was the Idol. Finally, I mean, I know a lot of you are like, Jesus, took you long enough. Well, I finally did it, and it's finally done, but the truth is, I actually had planned to do this one way more than a year ago, but then the whole pandemic thing happened, and I had to hold off on it. But in a way, I'm actually kind of glad that I waited till now to do it, because looking at it, I realized, like, back then, my skill level, my approach, it was all not good. It was not up to, like, what I wanted it to be. And I knew for a fact that if I would have done this review way back, the series would have been a lot lower. And here we are now, and I managed to pull in another 700, which was really nice. So yeah, basically, if I was going to do a review on this one, even though it's been discontinued for quite some time, if I was going to do this, I wanted to do it right. I wanted it to be good. And this one, for sure, exceeded expectations for me. Loved it. At least now, I don't think I have to do like a part 2 of it. So I think this is all good enough. So yeah, I mean, I'm just I'm still like questioning to this very day why the hell they would pull this one off of the market. I mean, it is so good. That's one of the reasons why I really dislike the Idol Synergy, is because I noticed how when they put this one on the market, they took the Idol off, and now every time I look at the Idol Synergy, it just reminds me that the Idol was discontinued as a result. Now, I don't believe that was 100% the exact reason, but I feel it played a contribution to why they took it off, and that just, to me, is just unbelievable. It came as a shock to me. I mean, this ball to me seemed like it was a moneymaker. It seemed like it was something that was going to last a lot longer on the market, like the Phase 2. But no, they took it off after, I think it was released in 2018, and it had been on the market since, like, what, 2020 when they took it out. It's just unbelievable to me. I mean, and I do got to say, I snagged one of these during the pandemic, and then I decided to get a second one, because that's when I realized, this is a great ball. And if they did ever take it off the market, and if something ever happened to the one I have now, then I should have another one stashed away just in case. And so, yeah, I snagged both of these, and it didn't cost me an arm and a leg just to get them, because, at the time I got them, they weren't discontinued, so I paid regular price for them. So thank the Lord. And then I did the same thing with the Idol Pro. I had snagged one just before they discontinued it. So thank Christ on that. Timing couldn't have been better. But this Idol, man, with its Microtrax S18 cover stock, and then its low RG of 2.4, and then its differential of 0.052. They finished it with a 2000 grit pad, so it's got some surface on there. It's not like heavy surface, but it's a solid reactive. Its weight block is the Icon core, which they put in all the other Idols. And then, of course, the beautiful thing about this ball is that it's a symmetrical. I put 60 by 5.5 by 60 on it, because the thing with me is that if I'm going to have a ball that's discontinued that may be difficult to find later on, and if I'm going to get it drilled, I'm going to go all out with it, and I'm going to put, a layout on it that really makes the ball flare, like, at its maximum. So I put 60 by 5.5 by 60 on it, and let me tell you, this ball, like the way it reacts down lane, I immediately get reminded of the Phase 2, because that's what it's like to me personally. But the difference with this ball is that it reads the lane just a little bit earlier than a Phase 2, but its reaction is just about the same. So yeah, I guess if I was using a Phase 2, but I needed something to come back just a bit more, I would turn to this. And it's real easy to use, and I'm so glad that it's a symmetrical. That's part of the reason why it's so easy to get control on. So yeah, that's really all I have left to say on it, because I don't want to say too much, because of course I've got the Idol Pro, the Idol Pearl, and the Idol Synergy coming up. So yeah, back to back to back. So yeah, I got something quite planned there for you guys. So we're starting off obviously with the Idol. The next one is probably going to be the Idol Pro, because unfortunately I don't have the Idol Pro. However, I do have one on the way, and I still have to get that one drilled up and ready to go. This Idol's obviously already done. The Idol Pro I already have finished, and I have to just put it together and then upload it, and then of course the same thing with the idle synergy. So what's done is done. That's really my final thought on it. I love it. It reminds me of phase 2, but an earlier rolling phase 2. Very, very appalled, surprised, unhappy that they took it off the market. In my opinion, it still should be on the market. But if any of you have one, keep it because it is a hell of a ball. It's a moneymaker. If any of you don't have it, I highly suggest you look for one, but just don't pay like an insane amount for it because it's really not worth it to like it's not worth it enough to like pay like $200+ because I know for a fact that some people are trying to like sell them for that much, but maybe like the good thing is that there's still quite a lot out there. Like it's not like the kind of ball right now that's like discontinued and impossible to find. It's discontinued, but quite a few still pop up, a lot more than normally. So that's good. So yeah, if you don't have one, get it. If you do have one, keep it. So yeah, that's the idol. That was my thought on it, and love it. I love that I scored a very high series with this. It's definitely going to stay with me, and that is that. So thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the Idol Pro or Idol Pro, whatever's next. Thank you.